Hello, everyone. I am Dolly, and you've seen me before. And if you haven't, I live in California, and I am an executive member at the OVBI, especially working on the water projects. Today, we have with us Satej Chodhary. Satej is a very, very dear friend, and he lives in the Bay Area, and he is a data scientist with Oracle. A very young and dynamic person. What is interesting to know is Satej is also the president of the OVBI and all the initiatives within that. In his young life and in his many last few years, he has launched many programs through OVBI, like doubling the farmer's income, adopting a village, and now he's embarked on this huge mission to eliminate water poverty in rural India by 2030 with the OVBI team members and volunteers along with him. He has been super influential to all the volunteers like us to actually do our best in delivering the best solutions for India. A very young and dynamic leader who has inspired many volunteers to join the causes for the betterment of the society. I present to you Satej Chodhary, who would be leading us through the chants today.
Thank you, Dolly, and great to be on this event. Appreciate all the efforts that you've been putting together for the Billionchants initiative, in this moment of crisis. And should we begin chanting? Okay, so guys, so we're gonna start our chanting with Om Namah Shivaya, and after the chant, we can chat a little bit about some of the things that we're doing. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and let go. Another deep breath in. And let go. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Let's sit back with our eyes closed and we will start the Devi Kavacham.
नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ मार्कण्डेय उवाच यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरं नृणाम् यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामह ब्रह्मोवाच अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकं देव्यास्तु कवचं पुण्यं तच्छृणुष्व महामुने प्रथमं शैलपुत्रीति द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कूष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकम् पञ्चमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रिश्च महागौरीति चाष्टमम् नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिताः उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु शत्रुमध्ये कतोरणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव भयार्ताः शरणं गता न तेषां जायते किञ्चित् अशुभं रणसङ्कटे नापदं तस्य पश्यामि शोकदुःखभयं नहि एस्तु भक्त्या स्मृता नूनं तेषां सिद्धिप्रजायते प्रेतसंस्थातु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्रियगजसमारूढा वैष्णवी गरुडासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा कौमारी शिखिवाहना ब्राह्मी हंससमारूढा सर्वाभरणभूषिता नानाभरणशोभाढ्या नानारत्नोपशोभिताः दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्यः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधम् खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शाङ्घमायुधमुत्तमम् दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थं देवानां च हिताय वै महाबले महोत्साहे महाभयविनाशिनी त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्षे शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनी प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयामग्निदेवताम् दक्षिणेवतु वाराही नैऋत्यां खड्गधारिणी प्रतीच्यां वारुणी रक्षे वायव्यां मृगवाहिनी उदीच्यां दक्षकौबेरी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षे अधस्ताद्वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षे चामुण्डा शववाहना जया मे जाग्रतहस्तातु विजयास्तातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वामपार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे चापराजिता शिखां मे द्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमामूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवौ रक्षेद्यशस्विनी त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये यमघण्टा च नासिके शङ्किनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तु शाङ्करी नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्टे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठमध्ये तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामायां च तालुके कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशी धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नलकूबरी खड्गधारिण्युभौ स्कन्दौ बाहौ मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षे अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीस्तथा नखाचूलेश्वरी रक्षे कुक्षौ रक्षेन्नलेश्वरी स्तनौ रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मी मनुष्योऽकविनाशिनी हृदयं ललिता देवी उदरं शूलधारिणी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षे गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा कट्यां भगवती रक्षे जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी भूतनाथा च मे ड्रमे ऊरू महिषवाहिनी जङ्गे महाबला प्रोक्ता सर्वकामप्रदायिनी गुल्फयोर्नारसिंहे च पादौ चामिततेजसी पादाङ्गुली श्रीमे रक्षे पादाधस्तलवासिनी नखान्दंष्ट्राकराले च केशांश्चैवोर्ध्वकेशिनी रोमकूपेषु कुबेरी त्वचं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसा मांसानि अस्थिमेदांसि पार्वती अन्त्राणि कालरात्रिश्च पित्तं च मुकुटेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूडामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नखज्वाला अभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् छायां चत्रेश्वरी तथा अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्ष मे धर्मचारिणी प्राणापानौ तथा व्यानं समानो दानमेव च यशकीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च सदा रक्षतु वैष्णवी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षेत् पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन् महालक्ष्मी भार्यां रक्षतु भैरवी मार्गं क्षेमकरी रक्षे विजया सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेत्तु यदि चेच्छुभमात्मनः कवचेनावृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्राधिगच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभश्च विजयः सार्वकामिकः यं यं कामयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्यः सङ्ग्रामेष्वपराजितः त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूज्यः कवचेनावृतः पुमान् इदं तु देव्याः कवचम् देवानामपि दुर्लभम् यः पठेत् प्रयतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्वितः दैवी कला भवेत् तस्य त्रैलोक्येऽप्यपराजितः जीवेद्वर्षशतं साग्रमपमृत्युविवर्जितः नश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादयः स्थावरं जङ्गमं वापि कृत्रिमं चापि यद्विषम् आभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतले भूचराः खेचराश्चैव जलजाश्चोपदेशिकाः सहजाः कुलजामालाः शाकिनी डाकिनी तथा अन्तरिक्षचराघोरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबलाः ग्रहभूतपिशाचाश्च यक्षगन्धर्वराक्षसाः ब्रह्मराक्षसवेतालाः कूष्माण्डा भैरवादयः नश्यन्ति दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मानो नतिर्भवेद्राग्नः तेजो वृद्धिकरं परम् यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमण्डितभूतले जपेत् सप्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावद्भूमण्डलं धत्ते सशैलवनकाननम् तावत्तिष्ठति मेदिन्या सन्ततिः पुत्रपौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानम् यत्सुरैरपि दुर्लभम् प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यम् महामाया प्रसादतः।
Keeping your eyes closed. Let's take a deep breath in and let go. And when you feel complete, you may gently open your eyes.
Thank you so much, Satej. This is wonderful. And today, since we have you with us, it would be really good for you to be able to share with us about uh, your journey with the Seva projects, with OVBI, and let us know about what's happening with OVBI and uh, how do people get involved?
Yeah, Dolly. So, OVBI started in 2014. This was at the time when there's so many scams that were being brought out in India, and Shri Ravi Shankar ji initiated the Volunteer for a Better India movement in India. And it was at that time that many of us felt that we have to do something, to give back to our motherland. And that's how Overseas Volunteers for a Better India was initiated. And the first project that we did was really, engaging people in our to strengthen India's democracy. So that was getting people involved in voter registration. That was really the first project we initiated. And after that, many of us have been pursuing projects of our passion. So there was one project called Project Udan, where you know the kids in red light area, they get sucked into the flesh shed very early on in their lives. So how do we break them out of that cycle? Get the kids out of that environment into an environment where they can study and really break out of this cycle. So that was one project that we took. And then adopt a village. So many of us wanted to adopt our own villages back in India. So that was another thing that we started. For COVID, there's so much work that is happening right now. Every day, I think, you've been sharing a lot about all the initiatives that we've been taking on the COVID front. And another massive project that me and you and, a few of us are very passionate about is about eliminating water poverty, right? And so what we've done is really taken a very strategic view and seen what is it that we could do to swing the needle on India's development and prosperity, right? And obviously, 65% of India still lives in villages. They depend on villages for their livelihood. And if you were to ask, there's so many challenges that are there in villages. What is the one thing that we could do that could change their life? And the answer that overwhelmingly came back was water. If you might be aware that about a quarter of humanity faces a massive water crisis. India is at the epicenter of this water crisis, and by 2030, it is projected that we may have only 50% of the water we need. And very soon, this lack of water will start dragging the economy down. And so, really, that is what we initiated, and I can share a little bit more about how we could get involved. Yeah, now you are so involved in it, so it'll be good to kind of hear your thoughts on it as well.
We'll definitely do a session on water some point. But one of the key things, Satej, that people don't realize that somebody like you or me, we all have our professions, and we live in US. We come from India. We're passionate about India. And for our audience, Satej is married to his wonderful wife Sonal, and has a very young kid Akshat. So, how do you balance this? Like, most of the people would end up saying, "Oh, right now we are in our life where have so many responsibilities. We have work and we have our families and our kids. Um, how do you take out the time to think about?" Let's go ahead and solve these community challenges also. So, if you could just shed a light about what's that drive that gets you started, and then how do you manage it on day-to-day basis, because I'm sure the audience wants to learn about that, because that's what stops them.
Yeah, so honestly, it is very interesting how I got involved in art of living in the first place. I was always inclined towards meditation and yoga, but what really got me excited was how Sri Ravi Shankar ji would travel you know, practically every second day of the year. He would be on a flight, meeting with so many people, initiating so many projects, and that is what really inspired me. So there's something within us, right, that says that and there's something more to life than our own little bubble that we live in, and that is what inspired me. And I aspire to take be a little, borrow that 1% of what he does, or 0.001% of what he does, and share it with everybody. And when it comes to, there is one thing that he always says: responsibility gives power. And when I say power, it is not really power as a response; it gives shakti. I mean, see, there are people. All of us have 24 hours in our lives, right? And there are some people like Elon Musk who are changing the world, whereas there are others of us who barely get anything done in the day. And I think all of us aspire to be the next Elon Musk, or to be the next Narendra Modi, or to be the next Sri Ravi Shankar, right? And so, in my opinion, that is what I found, that, if you live for something larger than your own life, it really gives you so much more direction to your life. And I think when it comes to kids, I think the best thing we can give our kids is really show them how we can live selflessly, we can contribute to the world. And honestly, I mean, some of these projects that we're working on, eliminating water poverty, climate change, these are things that are going to affect our kids. I mean, in the next 20, 30 years, if we don't work on them, they are going to question us that what were you guys doing when you had the chance to do something about it. I mean, I'm sure you've seen many documentaries that paint such a dire picture of what's going to happen in the future if we don't do things for our next generation. And that's, and I think kids really love it. In fact, my little one, he gets very involved in the project that I do. And they were doing this robotics challenge once, and they actually created a robotics challenge of one of our water interventions that kind of automated with little Legos, how this thing was happening. So I think they enjoy it too. And I think it's a great thing for us to get involved in something much bigger. And, once you do that, things automatically happen in your own life on your professional front as well. So, yeah, that's been my story.
No, definitely Satej has been an inspiration for me to get started in this journey. So thank you so much, Satej, and very insightful piece about taking responsibility. As we've all learned, responsibility is our ability to respond to a situation, and it can be taken, it cannot be given. So with that, Satej, thank you so much, and I would highly encourage everyone who is watching us today to take on a bigger cause to work on, to kind of take on a project, and definitely reach out to us at OVBI, because there is something always that can be done in your neighborhoods, in your community, in this country or back in India. It does not matter. It's about taking our time to say what are the few skills that I can bring to the table, and you can start the journey. And with that, we would like to share with you what OVBA has been doing lately, not just with Billionchants, but with all the other efforts too. But thank you, Satej, very much for joining us today. It is really nice to have you. In fact, Satej was the first person who called me when we first picked up on this project, Billionchants. So thank you, Satej, for getting us started on these interesting projects every now and then. And we really look forward to working under your leadership for a long, long time.
Thank you so much, Dolly. And it really inspires me to see how all of us have been taking the leadership roles in these initiatives. I'm sure there's a lot more that we will do and continue to do to give back, not only to our community in the US, also in India. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And so with that, we would like to just let you know that please log your chants at billionchants.org, and it just adds to the collective energy of healing this world. And you would also realize that lots and lots of people are joining us over there. We have literally reached 6 million. So today is a day when you log your chants, we'll be reaching our 6 million milestone. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.